Give you a moment to check it out. So the link in the comment, these are the free $5 stocks you can get down below. You want to learn how to make money on the markets, exclusive strategy live right now. New to my page, make sure you subscribe. Just got an alert from this app, Robinhood. They're about to drop some new IPOs. If you're not sure what IPOs is, let me show you. And why it's important to hold on for at least, because they always dropping. New companies always. It's called initial public offering. That's what IPO from for free today. All you need is a PayPal account, ID, verify you're a real person with the stock in your account. Get 5 up to 200 in stock. 99% of rewards are worth $5 in stock. 100 customers can get at least $10, and 1 in 1,000 can get. You can get up to $1,500 per year for referring. This is a passive income opportunity, a money making activity. Earn while you learn. Free blueprint. Links below. You just want, but nevertheless, you got something new dropping. Let me show you. I currently have one IPO that dropped. This is it here. Check out one IPO currently in flight with IPO access. So they getting ready to drop. Let's see how much they starting off at. They still debating. We're gonna have to check this out later on today or maybe tomorrow. But tomorrow they're gonna be paying if you got money in cryptos. I'll show you that too. But anyway, they haven't dropped or decided their price yet. They're on the way. These are current companies that dropped already. This the one. They started off at $14. Currently at $13.54, down 46 cents. They launched on the 19th. So this company doing well via transportation. They dropped on September the 12th. They're up. $3. Now this company's doing pretty well. Bullish, 2,600, 206,384 shares at $37. They dropped August 13th, a month. So about a month and a week. That's pretty good. The company I'm with, they only been around for like not even 10 days yet. This company up $22 since July 31st. Right now, pattern, they've been up and down. We'll check them out. I'm gonna give it 30 days because if I do it before 30 days, then I won't have a chance to buy any more IPOs. So that's the thing. And that's where my profit is being kind of, I mean, I'll take that risk if it do too bad or whatever, but just gonna wait it out. It was looking like this yesterday around this time. So I was the number 108,960th person to be approved to buy parts of this company, shares of this company. The next one they're getting ready to drop, they'll do the same thing. Like just because you put the money in and you want to buy a certain amount of shares, they determine who all get some and how many they get. Like just because you put a bid in, don't mean you might get picked, and don't mean that you might get all that you paid for or that you asked for. And they'll send the money back too. Like for this, they made me pay $18. And once they decided on the price, because it was between $13 and $15, like this other one I was gonna show you, they haven't decided on a 10 to 13 or 18 to 20 or something like that. It's gonna be a little range. And then what you will have to do is cover the 20% fee. So if it's between 18 to 20, you'll have to pay like 23 maybe. And when they settle with the price, you'll get the extras back. So if it end up like $19, you'll get the $3 back. Well, for if you want to buy more shares, then you'll just double that price up. So if they ask you for 23, then you'll pay 46, and then you'll get $8 back if it's $19 a share. And these do big moves like within that month. So like, let me show you this really quick. They'll be like, oh, it might show, it might not. I don't really want to take that chance because I did it on my phone and they showed me last night. It was like, if you do this, that's considered flipping. And if you flipping these IPOs, they discipline you by not allowing you to purchase any more IPOs for 60 days. Because you see in 60 days, they do nothing. That's where this going down there. Like my profits because of that IPO. Once it get back even, which happened around 9 o'clock, where this price over here went down. Because right here, we was just in profit, just about. And these are cryptocurrencies. These are Pepe coins. And I have a lot of these. So I'm down 6 cents right now. They getting ready to make their moves for the next 4 days. Not to just lagging, just using my hand. But anyway, I have this is my quantity right here, 1.3 mil, and then to your left, I'm now down 4 cents because the price is going up. Here I would have broke even at 10.45. All right, yeah, like at 10.50 when it was 9.84, I was up in profit because my average cost over here to the bottom right is 98.1, 98.1. So anytime it goes to 98.1, then I'm broke even. Anything above is starting to go into profit. I bought in at like 10 at 967, but the spread was like 20, so they put me in at 981. So basically, right now it's just like I'm really in where I got in at, which is like 967, but I'm covering the spread until I get the profits, if that makes sense. So it's basically like a cover fee, and depending on how volatile the market is, how many people in at the moment. At the time when I got in, there was a lot of people in, so the spread was kind of high. It was at 20, which is really that not that bad. But now I'm starting to, bounce back at the 84. Well, now we're in profit because it's 84. And well, no, it's not. It's not in profit yet, and it's not at the 84. It's at 76. I had the thing all messed up. So it's at 76. It's 7 cents. So yeah, it's currently at 976, 11.12, and so that's like 7 cents from here, and then over here, and it's IPO. That's down 50 cents. So that's like just about 80 cents. So we down 50 cents exactly. So that's like 57 cents. So 57 cents even. So yeah, now we just wait, and that's what it is. But in the next few days, we'll be profiting, and then the next few days, as far as with the IPO stocks, we'll give it until um the 19th. So around October 18th, we'll be getting ready to sell, and depending on if we're a profit or whatever, we just gonna take it all and then buy more crypto coins, more Pepe coins. Because around that time, we probably had the money sitting and getting ready to buy in again. And why? Because it's getting ready to do the same thing it did last year. So around October, let's see, we'll still be in a bit profit, just a little bit. So on that same day, I'm going to be doing some transactions. I'm going to sell that IPO because that'll been about a month. Maybe I'll be able to sell it that day, maybe not. But the 19th is like real iffy. Okay, so around the 28th. So yeah, around the 19th, on the 19th, we'll be making those moves around the 20th of October. Because that'd be more safe, more in a safe space, and then I could buy more IPOs if I want around New Year's because they obviously keep dropping them, but we'll be collecting profit from then on. So once I do the 20th, I'm basically just going to sell everything, and then I'm going to wait a couple days until November 3rd, and we're going to ride the wave all the way up. Actually, let's see, November 3rd, yeah, because November 4th, maybe on November 4th, we're going to see because it might do it the day before, it might do it the day after. And on the day of, it might do it like, earlier in that day or late in the afternoon. I don't know. I'm just going to keep an eye on it. But that's going to be the day we get ready to buy in. And we're going to just collect profits until December 9th. Well, really? Yeah, until December 9th. And way up here. Once we already bought in way down here, it's going to take a little while for the profits to come back up to at least reach here. When instead we'll be still profiting from way down here, all the way to up here, which is December 9th. So around November 3rd, we'll make that move and we'll wait exact December 9th and cash out. And then it's to partake in until we'll say March, the second quarter of the next year. So yeah, I mean, it's almost that time. Right now we're right here. We're on this little peak, this little hump. And we're gonna profit until September 28th, and then we're gonna cash out and wait until November 3rd to buy back in. So we're gonna cash out on here and wait on October the 19th or 20th. And we're gonna sell out on that. And we're gonna wait until November 3rd and buy in and just collect profits until December 9th. Because we are already like on the verge of profiting now. 978. So yeah, in the next few days, my profit at 981. So I got like about 4 points until we start profiting. I tried to get in a little deeper, but I didn't follow my intuition. I didn't follow my first mind. I waited, and I waited too late. And therefore, I'm 6 cents in debt. And as far as the IPO, we're just gonna do what we say and keep waiting on it. We'll know how much this company is asking for later on today or tomorrow, so a day or two. This is the process. So price range is coming up. We'll know what's the price range. Then we'll know the final price. And they're going to list this on October the 1st. So not a lot, but a little bit. So tomorrow or the next day, they'll be able to have a price range for this company. Well, they just now. It's between 18 to 22 bucks. Like I was saying, like 18 to 20, well, 18 to 22. They're gonna be asking for like $25. So yeah, they just dropped the price. 18 to $22. It's not that bad. $100 you could buy it for. I would buy at least one, and then around November 1st, you'll be cashing out because you'll hold it for a month. And you already done seen like what kind of numbers these things do. Like look at this. Pretty sure you guys heard of Reddit. They started at 34 bucks. That was March 21st. Now they at $241. I mean, it take time, but you see the proof, right? Could have had $600 if you spent 90 bucks on this. $90, uh, $500 profit, $510 profit. That's like a pair of shoes, a pair of Air Force Ones. Instead, you bought a few pieces of shares of a company. You let it sit the same way you let your shoes sit, but your shoes don't have any value. It's just a net liability. These are assets that the wealthy do. These are strategies to grow your wealth, but it's only to those who take action. October 1st, it's not going to wait on you profiting, and the story is going to be told by those who took action. But it takes a little time. It's not no overnight type of thing. But what you can do if you don't have a little patience is get into the cryptos. And what you want to do is buy full coin history. We up 41 right now. You could do this daily, like because I don't have that much in it. But you see, I do this weekly, monthly, daily. I took profits out every time I take profit out. Like, look at this. Past 3 months from July all the way to like mid July, 20 buck profit. You see, 1939. So started off with like 10 cents, came all the way up to 19 bucks in July. It don't take much. And that's probably when I did the RIP, I mean the RXP, the Ripple. So from $10, I mean 10 cent, as you can see, July 3rd, 0.10 cent, and it to July 10th, $19.39, 150.13% rise. And that's the same thing you could do within this, what I was just showing you with the Peppy coins, depending on how much you put in. It don't really take a lot with these cryptos because they do numbers. And this was in like 2 week span. Imagine if I were to put 20 bucks in there instead of 10 cents. Dollars off 10 cents is a nice little come up. This the proof. This is my crypto history, past 3 months. And currently you just see what I've been doing in the last day. Because I took profits out and I do that all the time. And what I do with that is I either spin it up or invest it in something else. Like all these other coins, I keep my eye. This, this coin is called Mudane 15 cent Cardinal. I got a few of these on a different form. Solana, Dogecoin at 24 cent. Ondo, like it don't take a lot to start profit with these. You just got to be in the race. Right now, I'm running with the Peppy coin. I'm gonna always have this because I wasn't able to cash all it out, but I still in 1 cent. And I took my little money out. Like I only used a little bit of money to make money on this, and it's been in here so long, it finally accumulated. All of the partials added up to 1 cent, and I got 0.0007678 every year. Every month it go up, I get a little bit more. So the return is negative 17.58, 1.42. But yeah, that's enough of this. That's just a side hustle. And then my other wallet, I got Cardinal and Ethereum, partials Ethereum, just like that. But it's like maybe $4, and then the Cardinal is like $4 and some change. No, it's like $3 and some change. Cause I bought in at like 93 cents, so it's been losing, but I got it staking, so it's gaining at the same time. So whatever I bought in at, and if it's not that price when I cash out, I'll have the extras from staking it, which is like just in my savings account, gaining interest on those 4.3 coins that's sitting in. So that's pretty dope.
Light and the air felt timeless, untouched, like it belonged to another world. I didn't have to call it. So all the older ones that barely show up anymore, marked, not maintained. These mounts in the trees. Most people never bothered. I locked the truck and started walking. Gravel crunched under my boots for the first stretch. I packed dirt as I hit the old logging road. The air was still. No sick, no hikers. No buzzing alerts, reminders. Just me, the forest, and the mountain. It was exactly what I needed. The logging road stretched wide and straight, big enough for trucks that hadn't passed in years. Pines credit for both sides. Reaching became the path. Eventually, the road narrowed. Switch back. I climbed for an hour and dropped to a base.
Nah, these some crazy, crazy. It's not a Michigan. You got the UP, the Upper Peninsula. That's a whole another little area of Michigan. Down here, they got wolves and all type of stuff, man. There be some crazy stuff going on. You need to be aware. These are people stories that's been around and stuff. I don't really go camping like that, but I have. But when it get dark in the woods, it gets like, man, that's out here. It's crazy. It's a whole nother world.